Our next customer is Ashton James Cool. Mr. Cool was arrested for operating while intoxicated in file number 241568. In that case, he is on probation for operating while intoxicated. His attorney in that matter is Tim George, and his probation officer is Daniel Frazine. That matter was set for a probation violation hearing today at the same time as his new case. The new case, it's alleged that on June 17th in the city of Three Rivers that he was operating while intoxicated. This is another young man that got 2 drunk drivings in short order, and this one is charged as a second offense. Abigail Stoll is here on behalf of the prosecution. Ms. Stoll, is there a plea offer in this case?
There is, Your Honor. In exchange for guilty plea to OWI first, the people would dismiss the OWI second and the open container.
Now, we didn't get very heavily into this, but Mr. Kuhn, Mr. Gibson indicated you wanted to discuss having a new attorney appointed to represent you.
No.
Oh, you're fine with that?
Yes, sir.
All right, what do you wish to do on this case?
Just as she says.
What's that?
Just as she
Accept the plea offer?
Yeah. May I ask her for a rephrase?
Say that again?
May I ask her for to rephrase? To rephrase?
Okay, I'll try to rephrase. You're charged with operating, that's a fair question. That was on me more than her. You're charged with operating while intoxicated, second offense. That's punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. You're also charged with having open intoxicants in a motor vehicle, which is punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $100. She's offering to dismiss that case, which will save you at least $200. They're offering to reduce the operating while intoxicated second offense to a first offense. That's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Carries 6 points on your driving record and requires that your license be suspended. If you do plead to that charge, it would be a violation of your probation because you were on probation on an earlier case at the time this second incident occurred in June of 2025. So that was her plea offer, reduce the charge from a 1-year offense to a 93-day offense and dismiss the open intoxicants. Are you willing to do that? Or you want me to set up for something further?
I approve. Yes.
Or are you going to plead guilty to operating while intoxicated?
Forgive me. I'm kind of confused.
All right. Well, you and I have talked a number of times. I'll try to be as straightforward as I can.
Your Honor, may I just, I do wish to note that I did indicate to the defendant that if he's convicted of another OWI offense, that he most likely will get a revoked driver's license from the Secretary of State, because this would have been his second within 7 years.
That is also true. Now, if you do plead to this, it would also be a violation of your probation. I don't know what to do with you. You and I have had multiple discussions about life and your circumstance. But if you do plead to this, I'm going to get a pre-sentence investigation, a screening report, try to figure out what to do and what the appropriate sentence is for both of these cases. You would also be eligible for sobriety court, but I don't think you're ready for it. I'm not sure Mr. Marquez is either. Theoretically, you'd be eligible for it. If you did do sobriety court, it would allow you to get a interlock device on your car, but I've got some reservations about it. If you plead guilty to operating while intoxicated here this afternoon, I'll set the matter for sentencing on the same date as the case I just did, March 9th. In the meantime, we'll get more information and try to figure out what to do with your cases. If you plead not guilty, I'll set it for a jury trial, probably about the same time in March of this year, 2026.
I approve of that one.
All right. Anybody threaten you to get you to plead to this?
No,
Or
no,
promise you anything?
no, I approve of this.
All right. You're a thoughtful young man, but you got some other things going on. Are you still living in your truck?
Negative, stolen.
So
Everything that I've
someone
had,
stole your house out from under you?
yep, all my clothes, my truck, my dog's collar, my dog's paperwork.
So
Also-
where are you staying?
At the moment, I slept outside last night and God took care of us very well, so.
Oh my.
yeah.
You're not welcome back at your parents at Hutchinson Road?
No, or I'm more pleased to be out in freedom than by myself to practice.
Are
my-
you still with your girlfriend?
Negative, no.
We're gonna try to address, from where was your vehicle stolen?
So I contacted St. Joseph County. They all know about it and
Where
They do
was
not
it,
know.
where was it parked when it
Noah's
was?
Lake,
What?
where I had it towed out to Noah's Lake and it was stolen from out there, where I took refuge in Figure 8 Motel for about 2 weeks to warm up, to relax, because my truck had a blown motor and there was water in it, so it couldn't run. So we had to get it towed out from where it was. So yeah, it was been.
Well, we got a lot to deal with here.
Yeah. About
All right.
40,
You heard me go through the advice of rights just a minute ago. Do you understand you have those same rights?
Yes,
There won't be a trial if you enter this plea.
and yes, can I get the last statement restated?
Uh,
Clarification.
I'll just repeat the whole thing. Do you understand if you do plead to this charge, you'll be giving up your right to have a trial in front of a judge or jury. There will not be a trial. If you had a trial, you'd have the right to be represented by your lawyer, Mr. Gibson, or you could hire a lawyer of your own choosing. If you had a trial, you'd have the right to take the witness stand and testify on your own behalf. But you don't have to, because you have a right not to testify, and if you did not wish to testify, the judge or jury could not hold your silence against you. And this is important. You have the right to be presumed innocent unless they were able to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. This plea would also acknowledge a violation of your probation, where you were not to get arrested on a new charge or have any alcohol. Do you understand?
I'd like to have a right to do base trial.
All right, so you'd like to have a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
All right, that means everything we just did, we didn't accomplish anything. All right.
Ashton.
I'm gonna set this for jury trial for March 18th. I'll give you a notice right here, because you're kind of hard to find. You generally make your court dates. I've been concerned about you freezing to death out there. Laura, I think I'm out of court notices. I don't have any. We'll set this for jury trial for March 18th at 8:15. Thanks, that ought to get me through the rest of the day. Wednesday, March 18th, 2026. I'm still getting used to writing that at 8:15. Quorum C, trial by jury. Charges will be operating while intoxicated, second offense and possession of open intoxicants. This is the case where you were driving your truck around and doing donuts in the parking lot of the Old Three Rivers Hospital late at night, which tends to call your attention to the police. They gave you a breath test. The result was 0.18. And then you took the other tests and they were 0.16 and 1.5, which is 2 times the legal limit. This case may not be that difficult for the prosecutor to prove, but you are entitled to have a jury trial. It will be not on the reduced charge, but on a 1-year misdemeanor and the open intox. I guess parties can continue to discuss this. Give that to Mr. Coon if you would. Witness and exhibit lists are due in 21 days. You showed up for court. Does your lawyer have a way to get a hold of you?
That's for him to answer.
All right,
I think
well,
I'm gonna ask him to call me maybe, in about a month or something, and then hopefully he'll have contact information.
all right, well, do you get mail through your parents' address?
Negative. They are not acquainted with my lifestyle.
All right, who brought you here today?
Myself.
Oh, you're just here for moral support?
Yes, sir.
Well, everybody needs a friend. All right, you stay in contact with your lawyer. If you don't, we need to have contact before you just show up on March 18th. There could continue to be discussion of settlement in the case. As I said, if I was a prosecutor, I would ask to be able to try this case. But we'll see where we go. The probation violation that was set for today is adjourned. I will also re-adjourn that until after March 18th. All right, Mr. Coon, stay in contact with your lawyer. Don't get any more trouble. I'm very concerned about you freezing to death out there. You still got your dog?
See, yes.
Your dog speaks Spanish?
No, it's just we've been in my Spanish room for about 5 years.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, you're good to go.
Thank you, good sir. God bless you guys.
That's the,
His father.
Yeah, I don't know, what do you want me to give you this and
he's
then
not as
call me, try to call me maybe?
This guy is?
before,
Yes.
like a month
Oh, okay.
before?
Is it?
Because I don't know how to, we'll want to talk before the trial, so I would say to call me, like,
He doesn't know
Yes.
that
call me in February.
has
Call-
anything to do with the case, but he
Call.
thought you should know.
all right,
Call
thank you.
by March, by
Okay,
February.
I'm gonna hold on to this. I mentioned that the defendant has some other struggles, mental health struggles.
Beg your pardon, for I am a saint of God, for I get in the I am a saint of God, so I do have every practice of religious right to practice my religion, which I'm an Orthodox saint. So I work on paradigms. So I am not free to obligate somebody else to stand for me, for they do not align to my lifestyle. So
All right,
I'm
well, we were
trying to
doing
stay
pretty
protected.
good, but I think the wheels might be falling off here. There was a concern earlier about your mental status,
Thank you.
your ability to have a jury
Saint of
trial.
God.
All right, well, if you're a saint of God, quit getting arrested for drunk driving. Maybe that
Yes,
would
sir.
improve your status. We may have to stay on top of that issue regarding potential competency. All right. You're good to go.
Thank you. Let's guys.
I got your note.